Happy Monday, everyone. Today is week 14 of my weight loss slash health journey. Uh, okay, guys. So I have a bone to pick with my body, right? Sorry, I just pulled up the footrest. I am just so frustrated with my body, and I need to not be, but I am just been so frustrated with it. I've done a lot of pondering and trying to figure out what's been going on, and I think I might maybe have the reason as to why I keep fluctuating, the reason that I am. And hopefully it will help me understand my body a little bit better, so I'll be kinder to myself and just keep plowing through this crazy journey that I'm on. So with this weight loss journey, I am not dieting. I am making life changes. And with that being said, the weight is coming off so painfully slow, but it's still coming off. So I have to remind myself, I see all these other YouTubers that have lost like 100 pounds, 150 pounds, like all this crazy weight, and they've done it fairly quickly. And I think, how the heck are they doing it? Well, probably not how I'm doing it. Safe to say, but I have to keep reminding myself that I have other variables in my life that is making it so that I have been gaining weight, and I'm trying to melt away those variables so I don't keep following the same paths that I've been following these years and keep gaining weight. So I'm trying to make different pathways in my brain so I don't keep making those mistakes and keep putting on the weight. So I have to keep reminding myself that, those diets and those things that other people are doing might work for them, but it has not worked for me, and I've tried them, but because I have other variables that make me put weight on, I have to address those first. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep gaining weight, and I'm trying to stop that vicious cycle. So things that are making me gain weight is stress, overeating, eating way too much sugar, carbs, hormone imbalances, depression. All those things have made it so that I gain weight, and not getting enough movement. So I am trying to address those issues through this weight loss journey and this health journey that I'm on, and it is making losing weight so painfully slow, and I keep fluctuating, going back up and down and up and down and up and down, and I'm tired of going up and down. But you know what? I have to keep reminding myself that this is reality, and this is what I'm going through right now, and it's okay. It's okay. I'm going to keep pushing forward and keep pushing through it to help rebalance my body hormonally, to help wanting to choose the better food options first off, instead of wanting all of that other stuff that I've been eating. Not lately, but you know what I mean. I want to instinctively grab healthy foods like I used to. I used to be like that, guys. But it's been maybe 7 years since I've been like that. And I just kind of feel like I've lost a big part of who I am. And so that's why I've been trying to just slowly regain who I am and slowly regain myself back. And so I am telling you this because I know I've gained weight again this week. And it's just so frustrating. So frustrating. And that I've been going through some crazy emotions this week, being hard on myself. I got a small bout of depression again, which no one likes to feel depressed, and it's frustrating. But I started feeling that depression creep back in because the scale was going back up, and there was no good reason, no main reason why it should have even been happening. I don't get it. I don't understand it. But when I try to figure it out, then I might maybe have a culprit in mind, but we'll get there. So this week, I walked on the treadmill. I ate healthy. I also added not snacking past dark. So I love snarking. I love snacking right before bed. I just love it. My husband does it and he got me into it. Gosh darn it. I love you, babe, but he got me into snacking at night. And so I just love to do it. And so trying to be on this weight loss journey, I've been just trying to choose healthier options to snack at night. And this week I decided not to snack at all at night. And I did twice. So instead of 7 nights of snacking, I snacked twice. But they were healthier options. That's not true. Yesterday I did have a piece of cake because I was so sad and depressed. And I gave in and I had a piece of cake. But it was one piece. So there's that. Anyway, so this week, there was no reason why I should have been gaining weight back. It wasn't making any sense. I was eating healthy. I wasn't snacking at night. I was trying to make better choices. I was exercising. And then I caught a stomach bug. And that stomach bug just made me feel really sick. It didn't give me a good appetite. I didn't want to eat anything. Anything I did eat, it was making me feel nauseous. I didn't want to eat. So you'd think I would have lost weight with that, right? No, sure didn't. So it's not making any sense to me. It's not adding up. So with some contemplation, and I also went back in through my calendar. So in my calendar, I have written, every time I've weighed in, I've written it down in my calendar so I can visually see where I've been. And in my calendar, I see that there'll be a week where I lost a lot of weight and then a week where I gained or didn't lose any. And then there would be a week that I lost a lot and then a week where I didn't do any. And it is crazy because when I look at what was going on those weeks, I see stress. So when my husband had a stroke, when we had doctor's appointments, all of that stress, it made it so that I didn't lose any weight and gained. I also saw another pattern with my hormone cycle. So hopefully this isn't TMI for anyone or make you feel uncomfortable. But any week that I menstruated, I didn't lose any weight. I either maintained or I gained a little bit. And then the same as the week that I ovulated, same thing. I either maintained or I gained a little bit. And so I'm almost wondering if the stress of a hormone shift is also making it hard for me to release any more weight. So I'm not 100% sure that that's what's going on, but that's what makes the most sense with this last week, because I know for a fact, I track my cycles. I know for a fact that last week was an ovulation week for me. And when I'm ovulating or menstruating, it's the same thing. Like I feel similar symptoms. I won't get too much into it because I don't want to make any of you feel uncomfortable, especially if you guys are male. But I'm just wondering if the stress of a hormone shift is making me have a harder time losing weight. That is the only thing that makes sense to me of why I'm having such a hard time, especially this last week when I've been walking on the treadmill and I feel a little bit smaller. Like, I don't know, I've been feeling other differences, but I'm just not seeing it in the scale. So, I don't know, guys. I don't know if I hit another plateau already. I don't know. I've just been so frustrated and I don't understand what's going on with my body. I don't understand why I'm having such a hard time releasing the weight, but hormones would make sense to me. Also, I discovered this website that tells you what kind of anabolic body type you are. Metabolic, anabolic, or something else bolic. I can't remember. But I probably should do a whole different video talking about that because I have discovered so much about myself and I want you guys to be able to benefit from it. I'm already at almost 10 minutes with this video, so I'm not going to get into this video, but maybe I'll do a midweek video and talk about it because it has seriously changed my life. And for me understanding my body. So I took a test. It told me what body type I am. It told me that the things that my body is prone to and the things that my body might struggle with if I'm out of balance. And it was like reading my own autobiography. It was nuts. It like knew me. It was crazy. Like all the things I've been struggling with and all the things that I've been dealing with. So like, yeah, I seriously need to do a video just to talk about that. So, because I want you guys to benefit from that as well. So you can learn what your body type is and maybe also help you in your own health journey. But yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to do another video halfway through the week-ish, maybe Thursday or Friday, and talk about that because it has helped me tremendously. So I'm going to start. I know my body's out of balance, completely out of balance. So I'm going to try to start working on that and see if putting my body back into balance according to my anabolic state. I don't know if I said that right, then maybe it would help me as well. It did say when I took the test that I'm going to have a really hard time releasing weight. So anyway, there's that. There's also that variable that I'm dealing with. So there's a lot going on. I'm trying not to be discouraged. I'm trying to keep a positive attitude. I'm trying to be strong for myself and for my family and for my husband, who's still dealing with a lot. He's still really dizzy and just struggling with that. So it's okay. I'm going to take a deep breath and give myself permission to be okay and not be so upset about this. And I just really hope that you guys aren't going to be sick of watching my videos if I'm fluctuating up and down in weight. I just hope you will stick with me through this journey because it is a journey and it's like a roller coaster ride. And it's different because I'm not dieting. I am trying to make lifelong changes. And so it is going to be a little different. You know, I've been watching other vloggers with their weight loss and they're just like shedding weight like crazy. But I have to remember, like, they're either doing like the keto diet or paleo, or they don't have hormone issues fighting against them, or depression or whatever. You know, like they're in a different point in their lives than I am. Does that make sense? So I have to try to be kind to myself and realize that everything I do every single day is for my benefit, whether or not the weight is releasing or not, because it will. I know for a fact I am going to release all of this weight that I have put on. Maybe not all of it, but a good portion of it, because I'm okay if I'm a little voluptuous. I'm totally okay with that. But maybe not this voluptuous. I don't know. I know I'm going to get there. I just don't know how long it's going to take. My husband and I want another baby, so that might be interesting when that does eventually happen. And I'm a little worried about getting postpartum depression again, because I finally feel like I have that sort of under control. I still have not so great days, but for the most part I have more good days than not so good days. So I feel like that's kind of under control. I'm just worried it's going to come back after another baby. I mean, there's just so much, but I'm trying not to worry about it. Anyway, I'm just blabbering at this point. Let's stand on the scale. Let me kick this away if I don't step on a cat. Hey guys, this is amazing. I just got out of that couch without slipping and falling. I like stood right up. Did you notice that? Did you even notice that? See, I am going to rejoice in every battle I've won. No, in every, what is the word I'm going for? Defeat? No, that's not it, guys. Help me out. Why is my brain not functioning? Anyway, let's just stand on the scale. For the love, Jen. Okay, here we go. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, no. Oh my gosh, guys. Okay. That is 4.6 pounds that I've gained this week. How is that even possible? I don't get it. Like I said, I don't get it. I don't understand. I don't get it. There's no reason for that. I was on the treadmill for 64 minutes this morning, just walking and releasing so much water weight. So I don't get it. Something's going on with my body that is making it really hard to release weight, and I need to figure it out. I don't get it. I don't get it. I guess I can rejoice in the fact that I have lost 20 pounds. I mean, that's 20 pounds. Yay, right? 20 pounds. But still, last week I weighed 297, and this week I weigh 301.6. What? I don't get it, guys. I don't get it. This is why it's so hard for me. I'm frustrated. I don't understand what's going on. So, I guess all I can do is just keep trudging forward and keep doing what I'm doing and trying to make better choices for myself, because I just don't get it. I don't get it, guys. If you have any ideas, please let me know. I'm willing to try new things. But man, I just don't get it. So I think I'm going to do another video Thursday or Friday, tell you about the things that I've learned online about my metabolic body type, and I think I'm just gonna research that more and work on that, trying to rebalancing out that, because maybe that's what's working against me. So yeah, guys, I don't get it. Thank you so much for watching, and I guess I'll talk to you in a couple of days. Wish me luck, and I love you all. Thank you so much for your support. Bye.